You missed the fan noise? Well, the problem now, there's nothing to drown my daggone nasally breathing out. I gotta find something in the background, like a little fan noise, one of them old fans. She kicked me out finally. She told me I wasn't allowed to come back. It's going to be trial and error until we figure out exactly how we're going to do it, make it right. But this is the first night of it, so we'll see how it runs. Sure, what's up, buddy? I'm Mott's in the house. If y'all hear me breathing too loud, let me know so I can kind of keep an eye on that. It is like deathly quiet back here. Breakk, what's up, buddy? So, this is what we've talked about for a while, and, had a couple people say, oh, if everything was always here, I'd break more, this, that, and the other, so I took away some of the excuses from them. But, yeah, so everything's here in this room now. There's nothing else that's, it's all right here. So this helmet right here is the last helmet of the series we're on. And that is that's the Jim Brown giveaway piece. And then up above it is the new helmet series. And so that's 1 through 16. And then that is the giveaway piece. That is the Randy Moss 2-color chrome flex. And again, that is the giveaway piece of this series. This is all of the jerseys that's left in the series we're currently breaking. Those are the hockey pucks. Down there is the Rob Gronkowski belt, legacy belt. There is the Allen Iverson shoe on the right. On the left is the Penny Hardaway. The dead center one is Dante Culpepper, but I don't have a spot for it right now. The Noah Syndergaards are sold. Those are no longer around. And let's see, anything else going on. Oh, I got these I got to show you, but these are not ready yet. I'm not going to run them just yet. But these right here, I'm not going to tell you what they're worth because I'm not going to sell them nowhere near what I've seen them sell for. I sell things by what I have in it, not what they're worth or what they're listed at. But all I'm going to do is tell you to look these up, and it's going to blow your mind. So these are Snoop Dogg Skechers. But like I said, while we're waiting, just take a gander on eBay what they're asking for these. And so it's signed Snoop Dogg. And each one of these are independently verified. So again, you can break these up, keep one and sell the other. But there's the first one. Here's the second one. Snoop Dogg, and these are Snoop Dogg Skechers. And again, both of them have their own JSA cert. And it comes with the box because that matters. You'll see why when you look them up. But anyway, those are the Snoop Dogg Skechers, both signed and individually certified by JSA. But again, when you get a chance, just look up, see what those things are asking. We won't be nowhere around that price, but all right. I have a big order from Hit Parade with the baseball, the football, not your father's collection, your father's baseball and football, bats, and tons of other stuff. But unfortunately, they did not come in today. So right now, it looks like they're going to all be here tomorrow. So they will be here for Friday. So Friday we'll have a lot more items, or reloaded. One thing I got to ask you, I need an answer on this one from you guys. I didn't catch it until the other day. So it's a monster piece. So it is a Vikings Nike on field with the tags, of course. Skull Vikings in the collar. And again, it's a Nike on field, and it is J.J. McCarthy, QB, and that's his signature. It is Fanatics authenticated, so it's an expensive jersey. Here's the issue. I just saw this. There's an errant mark on it. At first, I thought it was jersey made because it matched kind of like the around it. But if you look at it, there is a mark on it. Right. I don't have to point it out, but I'll point it out anyway. Right there. There it is. So the question I have is, that was going to be one of our chase pieces for the next jersey series. If that is a deal killer and you don't want that piece, just let me know and I'll do it separate. If everybody's still happy with it, I'll keep it. Ivan, and they don't even run on batteries either, brother. I was at the last game and I got hit in the face with one. I'm suing. There actually is a lawsuit right now for that. Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, I'd probably sue somebody too. I've got to figure a way to play music or something. That way it's not so stinking quiet in here. But we'll figure that out. All right, so again, yesterday was the funeral. That's why I wasn't on. So got back from that, and there was no way I was going to be able to break last night. But anyway, so today we're going to do randoms. Tomorrow, eBay will start back up with the first round full size for Cali Travel and everybody else. And then I've got some diamond editions, and I'll be listing other stuff as we go from now on. So these are the, so these are the, this is the rest of the envelopes. These are it. There's still a bunch of big old hits still in here. So that is all the envelopes left. And, I told you I would go through Junior's card series and show you some of the hit pieces. So let me do that now, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll. Let me see if there it is. So this is, I'm not going to tell you the prices of these because, they're expensive, or I wouldn't put them in here. This is a super short print. This is the stained glass by Jalen Hurts. That card is awesome. So Jalen Hurts, stained glass, is one of your big ones, chase pieces. This is a monster hit. I seen one of these that wasn't even it wasn't even graded. Hang on one second. This wasn't even graded, and it went for ungodly amounts. So I'm not going to tell you the value again. It's a monster hit. It's 3, 4, 5 or up. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what I seen the one sell for. But this is the silver, not just the base. So this is a silver super short print. Keontae George, PSA 10 on campus. And so 2023 Keontae George rookie on campus silver. And again, that is a PSA 10. That's one of your hits. That's a monster hit. There's an Aaron Rodgers PSA 10 Genesis, but this is the more rare one. This is the Super Bowl one. So 2 PSA 10s right off the gate. There's a PSA 9 Saquon Barkley at 9. I think I've showed you this one. This is the Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie auto patch out of Select, graded. There's a Anthony Edwards Cracked Ice PSA 10, another monster hit. Quad 4 auto, and that was the one I told you I thought was pretty sweet. This is your the 4 sportsmans: Jerry West, Roger Staubach, Johnny Bench, and Richard Petty. And then there's a sweet Pokemon card. It's a pretty big hit. And then check this out. This is your new series after we break and give away Jim Brown. There's a Joe Burrow. Everything's authentic again. Joe Burrow with an orange visor. There is a black flex John Riggins Commanders or Redskins, And I have the logos. Decals. I'm gonna send with you. If you want to put those on, you can. There's the giveaway. That is a Randy Moss 2-color flex. And there's another picture of it. That helmet there is nasty. And I think that's all I got that I'm showing. There's 2 flex in the series, like always. And both of them are pretty big this time. This whole series is pretty loaded. I always grade my helmet series like A, B, C's, and being 1 being the best, 2, middle, 3. I don't have anything below a C, I don't think. I think this series is all A's except for like maybe 3 helmets, 2 helmets. So this series is loaded. And let's see. I think that's it. Let's rock and roll. We do still have the limited basketball at the bottom down there and the limited hockey cards. All right, so let's go through everything we have. This is the full size again. Jim Brown, it goes today. This is your last qualifier right here. There are no more helmets left on this series. Then we'll be going to the Justin Jefferson as soon as this one is full. But again, this is the last helmet left with the Jim Brown giveaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 helmets are left in that series. Multi-sport jersey series, still loaded to the gills. 3, 6, 9, 12 jerseys left in that series. Those are $10 a piece. 4 full sizes left to fill. Again, unfortunately, the comics did not come in. Pokemon did not come in. They are here tomorrow. Juniors card series is wide open and absolutely loaded. We have our first hockey puck is over halfway filled. Our next 2 hockey pucks are up and running. We have the Penny Hardaway Nike, and that shoe is sweet. And that's only $8 a spot. We have the Allen Iverson Reebok inscribed 2K1. I can't remember what 2K17 or 2K16. Hall of Fame 2K16, and again that's only $9 a spot on that, and that's his line of shoe. I think it's nasty too. This is our Hit Parade basketball limited card, our limited hockey card, which I tell you, this got some monsters in it. We have the Rob Gronkowski Legacy Belt. Chris Klein just closed the John Elway football. All right, so this is the $1,500 Rob Gronkowski Legacy Belt. These things are sweet. They are WWE and NFL made. It's a co-adventure together. Those things are really damn awesome. $28. It is worth it. If you hit this thing, you're gonna be really happy. John Elway football is closed. Again, this is the Hockey Limited. It's a one-hit card, and it is loaded. The basketball series, the same way. There's some monster hits in it. Allen Iverson signed Reebok shoe. Penny Hardaway Nike. Hockey pucks are $5 a piece, and still got a ton of huge hits still in here. Juniors card series is wide open. And let's see, full size is 4 spots on the left. I see somebody with the Cardinals. All right, Motson, let's go. So 3 spots left to fill the helmet. And like I said, Friday we'll have bats, cards, and some other stuff. I got somebody asked for these a while back, and I finally got them coming. I do have some licensed hockey jerseys coming. And then again, you still have the Bo Jackson Royals. You still have the John Elway Nike. John Elway Pro Bowl, and a bunch more. And then also let me know what y'all thought about the J.J. McCarthy. Are y'all cool with me still putting in a series or rather not? All right, Shell's going to get 2 pucks on the first 2. There's the first one shown. And number 2. Thank you, sir, and good luck. Ryan's going to get 3 on the first 2. Oh, 3 on the first 3. Got you, Ryan. Good luck, sir. Got you, brother. Ivan, I got yours. Whiteout games with 2 pucks on first and second and third. There's 1 on the first, 2 on the second, and 2 on the third. Got you, brother. Nick Knight with 3 hockey pucks on the next 2. So you got the first one already. Got you, brother. Ryan with 2 multi-sports. And 2 on the hockey hit parade. Got you, sir. Let's see. All right, we're going to get, let's see, 2 limited basketball for Toby. One junior. Two envelopes. I bought with 2 multi-sports. Greg Vogel with 2 multi-sports. Hey, Greg, did you see that Jalen Hurts that I said a minute ago? The stained glass super short print card junior series. Rob with 2 basketball. Got you, sir. 4 for Ivan. One more hockey for whiteout games. Right, I got you down for 1 only. Were you supposed to have 2, or was that it? Is that right? Now you have 2, or were you supposed to... I just want to make sure I had you down right. 2 envelopes for Ivan. Two basketball for Ryan. Jamie, did I get your multi-sports? Nope. Greg Vogel with 2 envelopes. Let's see. Yeah, I got all that. All right. Okay, here it is, Greg. Like I said, Junior's cards are absolutely loaded with just monster hits. There's the, check that out. That's the stained glass Jalen Hurts card. That's in Junior's card series. That's a super short print or case hit. That's a case hit on campus. Silver Keontae George. That's a PSA 10. And like I said, look and see what one of the raw ones just sold for the other day. It is insane. There's the Genesis Aaron Rodgers. And again, that's a PSA 10 Genesis, which is a case hit. And then it's a Super Bowl one on top of that, which is a little bit more rare. That is the Fernando Tatis Jr. Rookies Patch Auto out of Select. There's a PSA 9 Saquon Barkley. And then a Anthony Edwards PSA 10 Cracked Ice out of Select. That's a monster hit, too. So, I mean, and then there's a lot more. And I didn't show every single card, but I had a couple guys wanting some pictures of what I was, the chase pieces. So, I went ahead and got them all out where we can see them all. All right, let's roll the dice. Well, I'll tell you what, let me go and do envelopes first. All right, Toby, you're first, brother. Let's do it. There's number 1 and number 2 for Toby. Matter of fact, let me go grab a paint marker real quick so I can write down who these go to. All right, here we go. Yes, and that's part of Junior's card series, Greg. That's one of the chase pieces in there. All right, here we go. First card for Toby. Toby, good luck, sir. How about a Mojo First Silver Texas Rangers Bowman Chrome First Sebastian Walcott? And our second card for Toby will be, good luck, Toby. Oh, check that out. How about a Riley Leonard, number to 75? And I'm not sure what parallel this thing is. You have to see it in person. I don't know if I can show it to you. This thing's got like lasers running through it, or I don't know how you can explain it, honestly. There's a little bit of it. I mean, I can see it perfectly. There it is. So Riley Leonard, rookie, number to 75. He was Notre Dame's QB. So those go to Toby Breakk. Next will be Ivan. All right, Ivan, here we go, brother. There's 1. And let's go 2. All right, so Ivan's card number 1 is nice. How about number to 99, Oklahoma Sooners? And that is Jackson Arnold. So Jackson Arnold, RPA, number to 99, going to Imont. Nice pull, sir. And second card will be, there you go. How about Ashton Genty? And that is his first. So Ashton Genty, and that is his Bowman first rookie. Very good hits. So iMod is on the board with some sweet pulls. And last will be Greg Vogel with 2. Greg's first one and Greg's second one. All right, Greg, here we go, brother. Good luck. Card number 1 is, oh, nice. How about the running back from Carolina? Got a little Bowman U Chrome. There's some big old hits, too. How about Darian Hampton, Demarion Hampton, and that is his RPA rookie, and that is a silver on top of that. So, Demarion Hampton, RPA, and we got another big old thick hit. All right, here we go, brother. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. How about Emmanuel Sharp, RPA out of basketball, and that is 25 of 75 RPA. And that is a gold checkered or gold frost. I don't know what you really call that, but it's got, you'll see it when you check these out, when you get it. There it is. Like I said, there's a lot of monster hits in here, brother. Greg with 2 big old hits. And like I said, once these are gone, they're gone. There's no more left. I don't have any more to build. So I think when I counted the other day, there was like 20 more of those what we just did. So if you buy 2 of them at a time, I think there's 20 more selections left, and then they'll be gone. All right, here we go. Let's have some fun. And again, if you have any suggestion how we can grow, please tell me. I want to get us building again or growing again. I know we've been kind of going the opposite way the last couple of months. And you can send me a text. You can call me, whatever you think. If you got an idea, please share it with me. Promise you, I will listen. All right, let's go do the John Elway football. All right, let's roll the dice and see what our number is tonight. Here we go. 7. Pay the line. All right, so the John Elway football, remember, it is a limited edition football. Denver Broncos, Super Bowl 33. This is a nice piece. Somebody's going to be really happy with this one. Here we go. All right, all 32 are on the board. We're going to go 7 times. Again, remember, whoever lands on the Broncos is winner, winner. There it went. We did go 7 times. We're going to move over the first column. The second column will not be in play because remember it goes to whoever lands on Denver, where is boom shakalaka. Cali Traveler is on the board. Cali Traveler, I hear you, brother. Congratulations. So Cali Traveler 77 will get the John Elway autographed football. And again, we did randomize it 7 times. We'll take that off the board. And Mick Johnson's going to get 3 pucks on the second one. Got you, Mick. Thank you, sir. We got our first. Oh, hell yeah! All right, multi-sport. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots away. The last helmet of the full size. 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 spots away. Jamie's going to do 3 pucks. Thank you, sir. Got you, brother. Yes, sir. We're over halfway on the basketball, about halfway on the hockey. Allen Iverson is not quite halfway. Penny is on the board. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots left on the pucks. Junior series is not quite halfway filled. Full size is 3 spots away. And multi-sport is about 8 spots away. All right, we will give it a few minutes and see what we can do. If not, we will go off tonight, and we'll be back on Friday, and then we should be back on a normal routine. And again, if you got any idea how to help us grow, please shoot me a text or give me a call, whatever's easiest for you. I don't want to end us. We've been around too long and had too much fun. All right, multi-sport filler for $5. Hey, Ron, thank you, sir. Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I got you, Ron. Thank you, sir. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pucks left to fill. Jamie with 2 multi-sports. Rod, you got it, buddy. Rod's gonna get 2 envelopes, and so Rod said he's gonna get envelope 3 from the front and 3 from the back. All right, here we go, Rod. Good luck, sir. 1, 2. How about a Dalton Connect? That's a nice hit there. Pink, Bowman Chrome U. I think that's from like a year or 2 ago. So Dalton Connect, Bowman Chrome U, and that is a pink. Bowman first. And our second one will be, how about a Jalen Carter rookie out of Rookies and Stars, orange variation to 149. So Jalen Carter orange to 149. Dalton Connect, pink rookie, and that is his first. And those will both go to Rod. The other day we pulled a Malik Neighbors rookie variation auto, about a $100 card, $80 card, out of those envelopes. So there's a lot of good envelopes in there. Got you, Rod. Thank you, sir. Sean, I'm with you, brother. Oh, by the way, so here's the next series ready to go. And like I was telling you a minute ago, there are 2 flexes in play. 2 flex that are in play in this series. And you have a flex giveaway also. So one of wait a minute. Oh, the headliners. I about messed up. The headliners in that series will be Joe Burrow Eclipse with a mask, and then a John Riggins Flex with a mask and a visor. And then again, there's another Flex I'm not going to tell you about, but it's a pretty damn good hit too. There's a lot of really nice pieces in the series. So here's the giveaway piece. So this is the qualifier piece. I mean, check this out. We do 16 helmets, and we give away helmets like this for free. That is a two-tone chrome Randy Moss that will be given away to somebody after 16 helmets. Next series, this will be your giveaway piece. So once we get done giving away the Randy Moss Chrome Flex two-tone, we're giving this away next. So Patrick Mahomes Eclipse, and like I said, those are your two giveaway pieces coming up. And that's why I say I wish more people were in our room. I think they'd have a lot of fun with us. I just don't know how to get it to grow any. And this is the other thing I had. So give me an answer, thumbs up or thumbs down. And if the answer is thumbs down, that's okay. I just need an answer. So I showed this a minute ago. This is a J.J. McCarthy Nike on-field. It's a sweet, sweet jersey. There's his signature. But there is a Sharpie mark right there I did not catch when I bought it. And you can see it when I put it back up here. So here's the choice. I can either A, put it in the series, and it'll still be, we'll still do it like always, or B, I can do it as a standalone break and not put it as in the series because of the marks. That's up to you. But if y'all have somebody you know that would like to break with us, please invite them. All right, let's see here. No, she kicked me out. No, I'm sorry. Ryan's going to take the Bengals. So again, this is it. Once we break this helmet, Jim Brown will be given away, and then we're going to start that brand new series above it. And I'm telling you, it is sweet. 2 helmets are left in the series. Okay, we'll do that. Let me, give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and do it then. I'll do it today. Or we'll start it today, see how it goes. But it's a hellacious jersey. They're like $450, but it's not going to bring that because, like I said, I didn't catch the mark when I bought it. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. We'll do that. And like I said, I'm probably going to do it for less than what I paid for it. Not much, but a little bit, just get rid of it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just my mistake is your win. All right, how about this? Let's go back to football. And I know you won't be able to ever find one this cheap, so I'm not going to go any cheaper than this. This is giving it away. All right, let's do $10 a spot on it. That's like $150 cheaper than what you'd ever buy one for. so we're going to do the J.J. McCarthy Nike on-field jersey for $10 a spot, standalone break. There's a little mark on it right around the 9. If you haven't seen it, here it is. So again, they're running around, I've seen them anywhere between $4.50 and up a little bit more. But anyway, so this is a Nike on-field J.J. McCarthy. Beautiful jersey, Fanatics authenticated. But there is a gray mark right there. There's a gray marker or something there. And honestly, it really doesn't stand out that bad. Whoever gets it, you'll see it. I had to do a double take to make sure it wasn't part of the jersey. So anyway, $10 a spot on that one. And you can look at them all day long. They're $4.50 and up. So that's $160 off. Matter of fact, I tell you what, this is the absolute bottom price. I can't go a penny cheaper. This is definitely less than what I paid for it, but we'll go $9 a spot on it. That'd be less than a multi-sport jersey. All right, let's see what else we got. Exactly. Like I said, it's easy to fix. I'm just not going to do it. You can make it go away real quick, but for $9, that is a gift. And that'll be whoever lands on the Minnesota Vikings. All right. Thank you, brother. Jeff Johnson, did you see the J.J. McCarthy jersey for $9? All right, full size floor, $10 a spot, and again, only 2 helmets to close. Sean Van is on the board. Elliott is on the board. Whiteout Games with one spot to run it or 5 to close it. Yeah, I've got a Nike on-field J.J. McCarthy jersey, and it's got a errant gray marker on it. And Jeremiah said the way you fix it, just put a little whiteout marker on it, and you'll not see it. But anyway, it's a Nike on-field jersey, and it's got a gray Sharpie mark on it. And so instead of putting it in the next jersey series where it was going to go, I'm just going to sell it outright, or straight out, or break it rather. So it's a standalone break. It's $9 a spot. Whoever lands on the Vikings will get it. And it is the NFL Vikings. And beautiful jersey. Like I said, it is a on-field Vikings jersey. Skull Vikings. And there's the mark on it. But it's Fanatics authenticated. J.J. McCarthy, $9 a spot. Easy. Yeah, it is the Winter Warrior jersey. You're right. One spot on the full size to run it. So one full size filler to run. And again, whoever lands on the Vikings will win that jersey. All right, so we have the J.J. McCarthy Nike on field, the Rob Gronkowski legacy belt for 28, $650 on the hockey hit parade, $650 on the basketball hit parade. Allen Iverson autographed Nike shoe. Reebok. That is his line. There is the Penny Hardaway signed Nike. So there's the Allen Iverson for 9 and the Penny Hardaway for 8. There's our hockey pucks at 5 apiece. Snoop Dogg shoes. Those will be out in a couple weeks. Those things are monsters. Like I said, look up what those Snoop Dogg Skechers shoes are bringing. I've seen them listed as much as $2,500. All right, so full-size filler. We need one spot to run it. Ryan's going to take one. And 2 J.J. McCarthy jersey spots. All right, Ryan, we're just going to give that one. Here we go. 7 times. Top spot will pick a team. Good luck. Last roll. Top spot is. All right, we rolled it 7 times. Top spot will pick a team. And that'll leave us with one spot left to fill the last helmet. So we have one spot away before we give away the Jim Brown full-size authentic helmet. And then our next series will start right behind it with a Vikings chrome and gold flex Randy Moss giveaway. Beaver Bev, long time no see, sir. So Elliot, pick me a team, brother. So Elliot is on the board, and we'll pick a spot on the full size and leave one spot left to fill, or to close. Elliot, congratulations, buddy. How you been, man? All right, so that leaves us with one spot to close, and we're going to go run some fillers on the pucks. Let's see if we can't break for a little bit tonight, have some fun. Elliot, thank you, brother. Elliot is on the Browns. So one spot to close it. Awesome, brother. Glad to hear you're doing good. All right, we'll try one more filler, and when it closes, we'll run it. $10 a spot, last full-size filler. Jeff Johnson with 2 envelopes. All right, Jeff, here we go, brother. Good luck. And again, like I was saying, once these envelopes are gone, I don't have any left. And we do have, Junior's card series. I showed everybody some pictures today. So that is all the envelopes that are left right here. That is it. There are none left after these. I know it looks like there's a bunch there, but they're going to go quick. $2, 2 for 25, 13 a spot. So Jeff Johnson with, there we go, brother. See what I pulled you, sir. Jeff's number 1 card will be how about a Francisco Alvarez blue, and I think that's out of Topps Chrome, number to 499, but check this out. This is the Topps logo card, refractor. I love those. So Topps logo refractor, Francisco Alvarez, number to 499. There it is. Those are sweet. And card number 2 going to Jeff will be. Oh, check this out. How about a Garrett Nussmeier, or I really can't pronounce his name. Go figure, be having pronunciation problems. So Garrett Nussmeier, Gunslinger Wanted die cut. So Bowman U Chrome, Garrett Nussmeier, and die cut. So those were the 2 cards going to Jeff. There's a hockey jersey coming for another series at some point. I thought it was a sweet jersey. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, I give up. Alrighty. So we have 1 helmet to close the series out. Multi-sport is 1, 2, 3, 4 spots away from breaking a multi-sport. Juniors card series is open and loaded. 5 hockey pucks to close. Wayne Gretzky, Connor Bedard, I mean, you name it, they're still sitting there. All right, I'm going to leave that one there, Jeff. There's still 3 fillers to close it. All right, so Jeff Johnson with 1 full-size filler. Jeremiah with 1. 2 spots to close. What are you doing to me? Marshall Assault. All right, 2 full-size fillers to close that series out. I mean, we're giving away a Jim Brown, and we're having to, like, pull teeth for that. Come on. All right, Dixon 6 is going to close the multi-sport. It's like I'm trying to give like a Matt Ryan away or something. Just kidding. Matt Ryan was actually a great quarterback. Oh, let me do that back again. All right, so the first column's moved over. Second column is going next. All 22 are on the board. We're going to randomize it 7 times tonight. Last roll, good luck. Jeremiah, top. Whiteout games at the bottom. CFHRS at the top, and Dixon 6 at the bottom. Oh, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Again, there are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12 jerseys left in that series. All right, all 12 are on the board. 7 times is the number. Last roll, good luck. Box number double deuce. All right, here we go. So box number 2. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 22. So again, this is your Allen Iverson shoe. I mean, these are, what, $9 a piece for the shoe. But check this bad boy out. You have Iverson wrote down the tongue. Reeboks. There's your Iverson. Iverson wrote down the tongue right there. Hall of Fame 2K16. Iverson is signature. Beckett certified. All right, here we go. Box number 22. Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. How about Jose Canseco? So Jose Canseco is on the board, part of the Bash Brothers. It is a custom style jersey, but it looks just like the Authentics. Oakland 33. Canseco is on the board. All right, let's see who's got the letter C. And C goes to Sean Van on the board. So, Sean, congratulations, sir. Jose Canseco. All right, so we're going to clear this off and make it naked. And like I said, tomorrow I have some Pokemon coming in. I've got some sports cards coming in. Some hockey authentic jerseys coming in. So quite a bit coming in. Let's see. All right, so last helmet of the series. 2 spots left to fill it. And again, we're giving away a Jim Brown. 2 fillers to close. All right, we have J.J. McCarthy, signed Nike jersey for $9 a piece. Rob Gronkowski on the Legacy belt for $28. We've got the limited hit parade hockey card. Again, 1 hit per box, and there's some big hits in this series. Basketball as well. It's over halfway filled. Both are $6.50 each. Allen Iverson autographed Reebok shoe for only $9. Penny Hardaway, Anthony Hardaway, only $8 a piece going to the Magic. Hockey pucks have 5 spots left on it. Juniors card series up and running. 2 fillers to close the full size. And multi-sport is naked. So 1 full-size filler to close, and then we're going to give away Jim Brown. Thank you, Sean. Truth with 1 full-size or multi-sport. Sean Van with 2. Jeremiah with 2. Dixon 6 with 3. Rysall with 2. And Ryan, I don't know if you've seen that jersey or not, but it is a J.J. McCarthy Nike Authentic on-field jersey. And there's a gray Sharpie right around the edge of the 9. And so instead of putting it in the multi-sport series, we decided to do it as a standalone break. And so it's $9 a spot. It's a badass jersey. Whoever lands on the Vikings will get that jersey. Jamie with 4 multi-sports. All right, and Elliot is going to close the full size. Thank you, Elliot. All right, so we're going to run this filler. We're going to give away open the helmet up. We're going to give away Jim Brown. And then we're going to open up the brand new series. And again, like I said, I mean, you got 2 flexes in there that are awesome. One is a John Riggins. There is a Joe Burrow in this series. I mean, this series is sweet. It really is. All right, here we go. 7 times. All right, we did run the filler 7 times. And Jeff Johnson's going to get 3 multi-sports. Juniors card series is absolutely loaded. I showed some of the chase pieces today. And like I said, I mean, there's a stained glass Jalen Hurts, about a $300 card. I showed a Keontae George PSA 10. It's about a $400 card. I'm trying to think what all I just showed. A Mosaic PSA 10 Super Bowl Genesis. Aaron Rodgers. It's a monster hit too. I mean, like I said, I mean the series is loaded on Juniors cards. There's some sweet hits in there. All right, so we rolled it 10 times or 7 times. Top spot was Jeremiah. So Jeremiah will pick a spot on the helmet. That will close it out. Elliott with 1 multi-sport. 1 puck. 4 pucks to close. And Jeremiah is on the clock. Jeff Johnson with 5 juniors. Thank you, sir. Got you, bro. Oh, I want to double it up. Let's go. There you go, sir. Davian is on the board. What's up, Davian? Kylie is in the house. Hello, Kylie. And of course, boom, shakalaka. Hello, Harmony. All right. Again, only 1, 2, 3, 4 pucks left to break one. Full size is closed. Multi-sport is 4 spots away. And the Giants will go to Jeremiah. All right, here we go. Good luck. Last helmet of the series. All right, all 16 are on the board. We're going to go 7 times. Oh, I have no idea how I did that. Oh, I must have had it still copied from the junior because I copied you already. Sorry about that. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, I must have copied him from the junior's card instead of changing it back over to you. Thank you for catching it, sir. All right, let's re. Sorry about it, Jeremiah. All right, let's try that again. All right, here we go. All right. Nope, let's try it again. All right, here we go again. All right, all 16 are on the board. We're going to go 7 times. Last roll. Good luck, everybody. And 7. Sean Van is at the top. Cali Traveler. Imot. Jeremiah and Ryan. Doc M. Whiteout Games. Ryan and Banana. Banana. Jeff Johnson. Elliott. Greg Vogel. Sean Van. Jeremiah and Jeremiah. All right, we will be giving away, we'll break this helmet, and then we're going to give away Jim Brown, and then we're going to start a brand new series. And like I said, this next series it's disgusting. And we're going to give away a 2-color chrome Minnesota Vikings flex, Randy Moss. Greg landed on his Eagles too. He sure did. Alright, here we go. I'll double check before I bust it, make sure there's no trades. Let's do it. Oh, still a trade there. Let me go back. Lions for Titans, and that is whiteout games for Jeremiah. He said, you want them, you got them. All right, here we go. Good luck. And like I said, you get a chance, check these out. I'm going to do these at some point. These are the Snoop Dogs, and both are signed. Just eBay these and see what they're. Just pull up Snoop Dogg signed shoes, and these are actually his shoes too. It's Skechers line Snoop Dogg. Both are signed and both are individually authenticated with the box. Those things are sweet. Alright, here we go. Last helmet of the series. Are you ready? Box number 8. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. So, you know, I used to hide them for a second before I broke them. Now there's no more hiding them. So now it just comes out, it is what it is, right? Good luck, everybody. Last helmet is, we got a slate. So we have a slate authentic Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears slate. How about DJ Moore, former Carolina Panther? Slate Chicago Bears authentic DJ Moore. Gold signature. Great looking signature. Great helmet. Hopefully you like that one. And that will end that series. And now we're going to give away Jim Brown. Alright. So are you ready? We're going to get our last qualifier in the random. All right, so that will go to Doc M is on the board. So Doc M will close it out. Will be our last winner as far as the qualifiers go. And let's go back and get our last qualifier. So Doc will come off the board. I'm going to keep working on it a little bit, Jeff. So I'll eventually have it the way it'll look good. It'll be good whenever we finally get it. Like I said, this is my first break this week, so it'll be different as we keep breaking until we figure out the best way to go with it. All right, all 15 are on the board. We're going to randomize it 7 times. Top spot will be the last qualifier. And then again, we're going to start a brand new series giving away a Randy Moss 2-tone Flex Chrome. And then next series, we're going to give away a Patrick Mahomes. All right, 7 times, top spot. Oh, no, I agree. There's more room in there. I'm just saying, I'm hoping that as you know, we do it a couple times, it'll get to where it's, I don't know the word, more comfortable, more free, you know, just the way it's supposed to do. All right, here we go. Last roll, top spot. Here we go. So we randomize it 7 times, and our last qualifier will be what I did there. Jeff Johnson will be our last qualifier. All right, here we go. So again, we're going to do the giveaway now. Let me go ahead and set this up first. All right, so we have the Joe Burrow. As one of your chase pieces. And I promise you, I could have picked quite a few out of here. And I didn't even pick the most expensive one. I just picked the one I thought was cool. So the Joe Burrow with a visor, and also the John Riggins Flex. All right. And then we're going to give away a all right, that won't work, so let's try to go with gold. That's about as close to gold as I can get. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. So here's our qualifiers. Good luck, everyone. Again, whoever lands on the Browns will get that Jim Brown helmet for absolutely free, and I hope you love it. All right, all 32 spots are on the board. We are going to roll it 7 times. And again, whoever lands on the Browns will be winner, winner. Good luck. 3, 4, 5, 6, Here we go. Here we go. Last roll. Cheers. All right, Jeremiah is at the top, and Jeff Johnson is at the bottom. We're going to move all the names over on the first line, and here we go. Good grief. Boom shakalaka. Without the X. So this was a second chance qualifier spot. Cali Traveler. Cali Traveler just got a free Jim Brown. Cali Traveler, congratulations, brother. He said, boom, oh, hell yeah. All right, so let me remove this. And so if you're watching and you've never broke with me before, basically we do a 16 helmet series. That is it. And every helmet, there is, if you win a helmet, you automatically go into a qualifier for a giveaway. This giveaway is going to be a Minnesota Vikings Randy Moss. And it is a flex. And it is a 2-color chrome flex Randy Moss. And it is absolutely free. So here's how you join, or how you get qualified. If you win any of the 16 helmets, you automatically go into the drawing. Then after we break it, we take away the winning spot, and we randomize the pick one version. So 16 spots, take away the winner, 15 spots randomized, and whoever the top spot is will also go in. So 2 qualifiers per helmet, 16 helmets, 32 total spots. Once we break all 32 helmets, we go to the randomizer. We randomize all 32 spots. Whoever lands on the Vikings on this series will get the chrome 2-color flex of Randy Moss for free. Jeff Johnson with the 49ers. Truth 719 with the Cowboys. Imot with the Rams. Sean Van with the Chargers. Detroit will go to Elliott. The Bucks will go to Cali Traveler. The Texans will go to Jeff Johnson. Oh, wait a minute. Am I on the right one? Nope, I'm on the wrong one. Come on, man. Elliott with Kansas City. Greg Vogel with the Eagles. Marshall with the Falcons. All right. Let's see here. We got Pittsburgh going to Jeff Johnson. Got you, brother. All right, so that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So 5 spots left on helmet number 1 of 16. Ryan is on the board with Seattle. 4 helmets left. Oh, so wait a minute. Joe Burrow and Washington cannot be picked. So Bengals and Commanders cannot be picked. Dixon 6 with the Raiders. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 spots left to fill. Two spots left to fill. Jeremiah with the Bills. Got you, sir. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 1 spot to close. All right, so let me go over to Juniors Card Series real quick. All right, 1 spot left on the first junior. So we got those done. All right, so again, first puck of the night still available. 4 spots left to close the first puck. And Titans will go to Ryan for the close. Thank you, sir. Good luck, brother. And we will get our first qualifiers for the Randy Moss 2-color flex. That thing is nasty. And Jeremiah is going to close juniors number 1. All right, here we go. All right, all 22 are on the board. Let's rock and roll. Last roll, good luck. Mattman 386 is at the top. Toby Kripe is at the bottom. Whiteout Games at the top. And Greg Vogel at the bottom. And so there's like 4 spots on the puck to close and 4 spots left on the multi-sport jersey with 11 boxes left in play. All right, we'll give everybody a chance to check out their letters. Tree has come to the Knuckleheads. Tree, what's up, brother? And Tree, I was telling everybody earlier, I got a lot of stuff coming in from Hit Parade that I thought I'd be here today. I got a message it won't be here till tomorrow, so we will have it for Friday. And we've got comics, Pokemon. We've got your father's baseball, your father's football, some more legendary football, some elite baseball hits. So it's a lot of good stuff coming in. So I should have those in. They'll definitely be here by Friday. It's supposed to be tomorrow sometime. All right, let's open a juniors card. And then also, real quick, while I was going to show you this tree, if you're interested. This is going to be one of the Chase Pieces next card or next jersey series. It is a J.J. McCarthy Vikings jersey. It is a Nike Authentic on field, and it is the Winter Warrior. Is that right? And like I said, it is an awesome jersey. But anyway, it's Fanatics authenticated. And I actually thought this was part of the jersey until I looked at it a little closer. It is a errant Sharpie mark. And it looks like a J, but I don't think he did it because it's not like his. But anyway, it's just an errant Sharpie mark. And like Jeremiah said, you could take a little white Sharpie here and cover that up, and you probably would never notice it. But anyway, so instead of putting it in a series, it's about a 450 plus jersey. We're doing it $9 a spot only. And this way everybody knows that mark's on there instead of somebody getting upset later on if they didn't hear it. So $9 a spot for the J.J. McCarthy. And we'll randomize it. Whoever lands on the Vikings will get it. All right, juniors cards. There are, let's see how many left. There is our mark at the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards left in the series. And these are absolutely loaded. I took some pictures today, finally put them out there so everybody can see it. All right, so somebody give me a number 1 through 10. And Dixon said, number 9. Here we go. Good luck. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. What we got here is 3, 2, 1. Oh, check that out. This is another big hit. I didn't even put this on the pictures. Check this out. Stained glass PSA 10. So another PSA 10 stained glass. Uh-oh. So stained glass PSA 10, Kawhi Leonard, Mosaic. That's another case hit. And it's a PSA 10. That is a big hit too. Nice hit. So Kawhi Leonard, PSA 10, Mosaic, stained glass. Yeah, that was our last helmet out of the series. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it was a sweet hit. It was a Slate DJ Moore Bears. All right, let's see who's got the letter L. L goes to Whiteout Rod Games. Here you, Rod. Nice hit, sir. A big old hit. All right, so we're going to take this one off the board. If y'all want to try to get another junior rolling, let me know. It is already up and running. And let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is. So, Tree, here's some of the cards that are the Chase Pieces out of Junior Series. There is the super short print case hit. That is Jalen Hurts stained glass. That is a monster hit. There is an on-campus Keontae George PSA 10. That is another monster hit, and that is a PSA 10 super short print. There is the Genesis Aaron Rodgers, and this is the more rare one. This is a Super Bowl hit, PSA 10. And this is not all of them. I mean, there's some big hits that I didn't show you. This is the Spectra PSA 8 Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie jersey auto. There's a Sparkle Saquon Barkley PSA 9. And then a PSA 10 Cracked Ice Anthony Edwards. Oh, and that was one I already told you about. I might as well show it to you. The 4 Sportsmen, Jerry West, Roger Staubach, Johnny Bench, and Richard Petty. Quad signed. Oh, and one more. How about a big old Pokemon hit? There's 5 of them. 6 of them, something like that. And there's more. Let's see. Where we at? On Multisport. Whiteout games with 2. Tree will get 2 to close. And I'm going to open up the next Multisport. If anybody wants to get it up and running, just let me know. Full size is full. Multisport is full. Hockey puck is full. All right, Whiteout Sports with 2. Whiteout Games, sorry. On the Juniors card series, Jeremiah Marshall with 2. Jeff Johnson with 5. Got you, brother. Cheers and good luck. Chauvin with 2 Multisports. Greg, you were on the last one, sir. We already broke one. It was a Jose Canseco jersey. And then we filled up another. That's the second one for the night. And now we're filling up number 3 if you want a spot in it, sir. 1 junior for Davian. Davian is in the house. Kylie is on the board. And, of course, Harmony. Boom, shakalaka. About 6 spots left on Junior's next card break if anybody's interested. Hockey puck number 2 is, or 1 is full. And so, Tree, I've got to take one of your spots out to give to Jeremiah. I was going to run fillers earlier, and the fillers didn't get full. But he had asked for 2, and I was supposed to move him over to one of the spots on the hockey pucks. So, Tree, you'll get 3 spots on the puck, sir, instead of 4. All right, here we go. Jeremiah, sorry about that, sir. Thanks for catching that. All right, all 32 on the board. We're going to go 7 times. Last roll, let's go. Jason Meyer is at the top. 16 is Ryan. CFH RAS 12. And Elliott at the top. And Riceoff 36 at the bottom. Are you ready? Nick Nack with 1 on Junior. I Mott with 2. This is the first one that's filled up, Nick Nack. All right, 3 spots left on Junior's card number 2, if anybody's interested. All right, 40-second timer runs now. Here we go. Rolling. All right. And tree is going to close junior number 2. All right, Wild for the Avalanche and Blue Jackets for anyone are both out there. Jason Meyer is not on. I haven't seen him tonight, so I can't make that trade. All right, let's go ahead and flip it and see if we can find one. And if somebody takes the Blue Jackets, we will make that trade. Here we go. Good luck. And we did box 22 on the first multi-sport. All right, here we go. And there are 27 pucks left in the series. We're going to randomize it 7 times. And there will be 26 pucks left in the series. Here we go. Last roll. Box number 12 coming to the house. All right, here we go. Good luck. Box 12, there it goes. All righty. Here we go, here we go. Box number 12 is on the board. Are you ready? Let's do this. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. All right, we have a JSA certified puck. It is a on ice puck, and it is Hall of Fame 2024, and I'm pretty sure it's Jeremy Roenick. It is Chicago Blackhawks, and I'm pretty sure, again, it's Jeremy Roenick. If that doesn't look right, please tell me and we'll correct that, but I think that is. So Hall of Fame 2024, Chicago Blackhawks. Jeremy Roenick is on the board. Let's see who's got the Blackhawks. Sean Van is on the board. Sean, congratulations, sir. All right, so we're going to take that puck off the board. The next puck is available if anybody's interested. 4, 6, about 12 spots left to close puck number 2. All right, here we go. Helmet number 1. Brand new series. Chrome. 2-color flex Randy Moss as a giveaway piece. There's a flex John Riggins. There's another big flex in here. And then there is a chase piece, which is Joe Burrow and John Riggins. All right, here we go. Good luck. All 16 are on the board. We're going to go 7 times. Last roll. Good luck, everybody. Ryan is at the top. Jeremiah. Ryan. Greg Vogel. Jeff Johnson. Truth. Jeremiah. Dixon 6. Imot. Cali Traveler. Elliot, Jeff Johnson, Sean Van, Orion, and then Sean Van. Sorry about that. And last but not least, Jeff Johnson is on the flex. "40-second trade timer starts now." Oh, he sure is. Jeff Johnson on both of the chase pieces. Yep, you are right about that. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Brand new series. And I try to give all the same information out. I always grade my series. I do it just for an internal thing. Like I said, I always try to give the best series I can give you possible. I think everybody knows that now. But I grade my series, and this series turned out to be really a high grade. It really did. I think you're going to enjoy the series a lot. I mean, we know. I mean, I can't do and give it away, especially giving away these big hits. I mean, this is a $1,500 helmet at least. The Chrome, dual Chrome Flex Randy Moss. But anyway, I can't make them all, A+ helmets. But I think this helmet had maybe 3 helmets that was not A's. Everything else in this series was loaded. And when I even say not an A, it's just it's not like what I consider like a high chase piece. So if it's a high, like a higher chase piece, I consider it A. If it's like, it's still a good helmet, but it's probably not one of the higher chase pieces. That's kind of how I look at it. All right, here we go. All 16 are on the board. Good luck, everybody. We are going to go 7 times. Top spot will go, top spot will be the helmet we break to start. Here we go. Well, box number 15 to start the series out. All right, here we go. Box number 15 is right there. Here we go. Here we go. And I had a few that were telling me that they wanted, all the boxes in one room, where I didn't have to go out of the room and stuff, and all the boxes in plain sight. So that's kind of why, one of the reasons why we moved back here, to keep everything, all together instead of having to get my wife to bring everything back and forth, and because of my back. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to continue fine-tuning this until it's exactly the way, it's fun to do and it looks great and all those things. All right, box 15, here we go. So 15, and it's still our regular 15 on the front, but we changed it on the side too, so you can see it. Cheers, everybody. Good luck. All right, helmet number 1. All right, here we go. All right, we got the Las Vegas Raiders on the board. The Raiders. All right, he is no longer with the Raiders, but still a great wide receiver. How about Devontae Adams? So Raiders, Devontae Adams is on the board. Authentic, of course. And that is Beckett certified. So Devontae Adams is in the house. The Raiders. And this will be a qualifier for let's see who our first qualifier for the Randy Moss is. Dixon 6 is in the house. So Dixon 6 will be our first qualifier. All right. And do y'all want me to keep the X going again on this series to see who wins it or whatever? So the last one we just did was by a second chance drawer. If y'all want the X on there, I'll put it on. If you don't care, I won't do it. It doesn't matter to me either way. All right, here we go. And our first second chance qualifier will go to here we go. I gotta take that off. I don't know what I do wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one's gonna go away. All right, here we go. All 15 are on the board. 7 times. Top spot will go locked in. Good luck, everybody. Top spot is. And Ryan will be our second chance qualifier. So Dixon 6 and Ryan. And I didn't hear anybody say they wanted me to mark them, so I won't mark them this time. And we'll open up the new series, or the new break. Dwayne, congratulations, sir. And I tell you what, I won't buy any more Devontae Adams. I still, but you know, I can take him out of the repertoire altogether. And like I said, you know, I buy helmets certain places, and I got it. You know, sometimes I take them, sometimes I don't, depending on who they are. But like I said, I can take him out. That way we don't see him anymore. All right, San Francisco will go to Jeff Johnson. Cowboys will go to Elliott. Rams will go to Jeff Johnson. Chargers will go to Sean Van. Texans will go to Jeff. Jeremiah with the Bills. Da Bells. Detroit will go to Elliott. No, yeah, I got you. And like I said, he's definitely not an A player. I mean, you know, he's not. I don't consider him nowhere near an A helmet just because. Not on that anyway. If it was his current team, maybe. But yeah, I can take him out. No worries. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are about 9 left. And like I said, there's a lot of big hits in here. There's a couple, 2 flexes, Joe Burrow, and a lot more. It is a great series. But like I said, unfortunately, I can't do 16 Joe Burrows, especially at $40, and give away a Randy Moss flex. It just would never work. It'd be a $60 helmet series or better. All right. All right, all 22 on the board. This is the multi-sport jersey. Going to go 7 times. Jeff Johnson is at the top. Truth is at the bottom. Sean Van is at the top. Jeff Johnson is at the bottom. And Pittsburgh will go to Jeremiah. Good luck, brother. 8 spots left on the helmet. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Box number 15 is off the board. All right, all 11 are on the board. Here we go. Good luck. We're going to go 7 times. Box number 5. Come on. Give me 1 second. The camera started again messing up. There we go. Just activate it and deactivate it. All right, box number 5 coming. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Box 5 is in the house. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2. Now, this is one of the ones I think you'll like. I hope you like it. It was something that, it wasn't really this one specific, but we talked about getting more like movie-related stuff sometimes, and so we had the Cuba Gooding Jr., we had the, I can't remember, we had another movie one, and then here's another one, so hopefully you like this one. So this is Friday the 13th jersey. So Friday the 13th, and it is Ari Lehman. So Ari Lehman, and then it's inscribed Jason 1, JSA Cert, and Freddie. I'll let you have that one. So Freddie, Ari Lehman, Jason 1. I thought it was a cool piece, so hopefully you like that one. And it is Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. And we have 9 cards left in Junior Series, and we're going to do that one right now. All right, box number 5 is off the board. And the letter L will go to Sean Van on the board. So again, I hope you like that one. Truth says he's got the machete signed of him. I haven't seen that one yet. I've been trying to get the Freddy Krueger claws. So Sean Van is on the board. Congratulations, sir. Ari Lehman. All right, so we're going to take that multi-sport off, and that leaves us with 10 jerseys left. And we know there's a lot of big ones still in play, so next multi-sport is up and rolling. If anybody wants on it, let me know. The hockey puck still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 12 spots left. Jamie, I owe you 3 pucks. Tree, I owe you 5. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4 pucks left to close the next puck. And Juniors card series, here we go. All 22 are on the board. 7 will be that magic number. Last roll. Jeff Johnson at the top. 11 is Jeff Johnson. Whiteout Games at the top, and Chris Klein at the bottom. Jeremiah, owe you two multi-sports. There you go, sir. Elliott with a puck. Oh, Jeremiah, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Thank you, buddy, for catching that. All right, so 2 pucks to close. All right, give my chance to check out the letters. And Tree said card number 4. Let's do it. There's 1. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Feels like a, oh, I thought maybe it was a PSA card, but I don't think it is. All right, here we go. What we got here is, this is big old hit. Nice hit, nice hit. Somebody gonna be happy. 3, 2, 1. How about the stained glass Eagles Jalen Hurts? And that card is sexy. So Jalen Hurts stained glass, and that is a super short print mosaic case hit. Stained glass Jalen Hurts. So the letter H will be winner, winner. And again, somebody's going to love that card. Tree just picked Rod a monster. All right, so we're going to take that one off the board. And the next junior is up and running. And like I said, you see there's just monster hit after monster hit in here. This series is just ridiculous. Every card's a big hit. All right, 8 cards left. Alrighty, and Tree said close the puck out. Tree said we ain't pucking around. And again, Friday we'll have comics. We're gonna have Pokemon back, and I got us a new Pokemon series, and it's got a lower ceiling, but it's got a lower ceiling floor. But the damn ceiling was insane. Oh, hell yeah. All 32 are on the board. Last roll, good luck. 7. Whiteout Games at the top. Knick-Knack is at the bottom. Oh, the card is beautiful. It's going to grade really well. But like I said, there's some other cards in here just as big, if not bigger. There are some monster hits still to come. It is a really great series, and hopefully y'all are enjoying it so far. There's, like I said, there's a couple more PSA 10s that are big hits. All right, here we go. Clock's rolling. Good luck. All right, here we go. Good luck. On Price is Right, he won a brand new car. All right, there are 26 pucks left in the series. Are you ready? We rolled it 7 times. We're going to go to box 21. So we'll have bats, we'll have comics, we're going to have the Father's Baseball, Father's Football, and Legendary Elite Baseball bats. We're going to have, I can't remember if I got anything else, but there's a lot of different breaks coming in, so we'll have some fun stuff to do come Friday also. So we're going to do Puck 21, and then real quick, what I'll do is show you everything we have. And Tree, that's for the full size, right, brother? We have the J.J. McCarthy signed Nike on-field jersey that has that errant mark on the back. We have the Rob Gronkowski Legacy belt. Again, it's a $1,500 belt. Whoever lands on the Patriots will hit it. We have the limited hockey card at $650. Oh, never mind. He was talking about the hockey puck. You want Chicago Blackhawks if it's for trade. We have the limited basketball at $650 that is over halfway filled. The Allen Iverson Reebok. And I'll tell you what, let's go $8 a spot tonight on Allen Iverson. So $8 a spot on the Allen Iverson Reebok Iverson I3s Hall of Fame inscription 2K16. We have the Penny Hardaway Nike. Hockey puck number 2 is full. And the Blackhawks was Truth, and Tree's got the Sabres, the Red Wings, the Panthers, and the Capitals and Flyers. All right, Florida Panthers. We'll go from Tree to the Blackhawks. And Truth will get the Florida Panthers. Jeremiah's going to get 2 on the Allen Iverson I3s, signed and inscribed. And Rod's going to get 2 as well. And then again, our next hockey puck is up and running. Juniors card series is up. Our full size has 8 spots to fill. And our multi-sport jersey is available. All right, here we go. Shuffle up and deal. Here we go. Oh, I did it. Box 21. Let me take that off the board. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Box 21 coming. And again, this is our last basketball card. We have 2 Hockey Hit Parade Limiteds. And again, there's some big hits in those. I think we looked at them already. All right, box 21 coming. Good luck, everybody. And again, Friday we'll be back with our full size on eBay, the first round edition, and then after that I'll have some other stuff start getting listed again. We went to the funeral, we had the vacation, so before that, so I shouldn't be missing any more breaks. And again, seriously, if you can think of anything you can think of that you know where I can break at or advertise or anything that you think may help us grow a little bit, please let me know, either through text, phone, or whatever. All right, here we go. Good luck. We have a premium. It's premium collectibles. It is authentic puck, Detroit Red Wings, and it is number 17. I'm not sure who that is. It's going to say Steve Yzerman, but I don't know if that was it or not. Let's see. Who all we have for Detroit on here? All right, we've got Detroit Red Wings. We got Steve Yzerman, which is a big old hit. That might be Steve Yzerman for sure then. Brett Hull. I don't think that was it. All right, so it must be Steve Yzerman. Oh, it is Brett Hull then. Okay. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It is Brett Hull. So, well, there's another Red Wings coming. So Brett Hull, 17 Detroit Red Wings. And Tree is on the board. So Tree, congratulations, sir. Brett Hull will go to you. And Nick Nack, thanks for your help, sir. I don't know what that means. FTRW. All right, so the next puck is wide open if anybody is interested. Jeff Johnson with 5 on the next junior. Got you, brother. Thank you, sir. And again, tonight only, Allen Iverson is $8 a spot for the Reebok Iverson I3s. All right, I don't think we're going to get anything else off today because everything else is pretty far away. We have the J.J. McCarthy Winter Warrior jersey for $9. It's about a $450 jersey without the extra spot in it. The Rob Gronkowski Legacy belt, the limited hockey card, the limited basketball hit, Allen Iverson I3 inscribed 2K16, Penny Hardaway. And I'll tell you what I'll do tonight. Let's do $7 on a Penny Hardaway. I mean, that is giving that shoe away. That's Penny damn Hardaway. Come on, Penny. Hockey puck, 5. Juniors card series are 10. Full size is halfway there. And multi-sport with 10 to go is on the board. Jeff Johnson, let's go 2 envelopes. You got it, brother. And once these are gone, I've said it before. I'll say it again. All right, Jeff, let's go right here and right here. So, Jeff, sir, let's see what you got. Card number 1 for Jeff is... Oh, that's sweet. Check this one out, brother. How about a... That was like a gold vinyl. No, I know it wasn't. It looked like it for a minute. Anyway, I can't ever remember that. What y'all tell me that was called again? So this card here is sexy. Check this out. So this is Rome Odunze Rookie. And it is out of Mosaic. It is the Storm Rome Odunze Rookie. And you can see it's a silver parallel, and I can't remember the name of it. And our last card for Jeff will be, here we go. Good luck, sir. How about a Making the Grade numbered to 50 silver out of Bowman U Chrome Basketball, John Bowl. And I believe he was a pretty good draft pick this year. So 2 very nice hits, Jeff Johnson. All right, let's go to the pucks. Mick Johnson with 3. Tree with 5. Jamie with 3. Nick Nack with 2 more. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4 pucks to close. Sean Van with 2. Two pucks to close. And the next junior is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly halfway filled. So 2 pucks to close. And Nick Nack with 3 pucks on the next one. Elliott with a puck. And Jeremiah with a junior series. Tree's going to close the puck. All right, here we go. Good luck. What the puck is he talking about? Let's go, let's go. Cheers, everyone. All 30. What the hell? Let's try that again. Good luck, everybody. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. 6. One more time. You can do it. 7. Jamie is at the top. 16 is Mick Johnson. You suck. No. Come on. Man, you suck. All right. Jamie is at the top. Mick is at the bottom. Knick-Knack is at the top. And Knick-Knack is at the bottom. All right. Timer starts now. They all big old hits. They're all big old hits. All right, here we go. Let's random them. Let's see which one we're going to open. Good luck, everyone. All right, 25 pucks left in the series. We're going to go 7 times. Top puck will be 46. And we got a couple trades out there. Let me flip back over and see if anything is going to go. $46 needs to come off. All right, we have Chicago for whiteout games if you're interested in trade for Tree, and Florida for Detroit. True said let's do it. So Tree will go to Detroit Red Wings. And Truth will go to the Panthers. And all right, here we go. Good luck. All right, puck number 46. Good luck, everyone. It has been cold. You're right about that. 46. Are you ready? Uh-oh, we got something cool here. Not sure what it is yet. There's more. Wait, there's more. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. We have a Upper Deck authenticated puck. So Upper Deck authenticated memorabilia. Comes with the paperwork. And this is Upper Deck authentication for a clear puck. Check this one out. So this is a clear puck. Upper Deck authenticated. Edmonton Oilers. How about the goalie, Grant Fuhrer? So Upper Deck authenticated. Grant Fuhrer. Hopefully you like that. I thought that was a sweet puck. There's so many cool pucks left over there. All right, so Upper Deck authenticated Edmonton Oilers, Grant Fuhrer. All right, let's see who's got Edmonton. And hold on one second. Let me look. I may have that. I don't know if I have it or not. Let me look and see. Yep. And here's, I think this is it. Yeah, so this is the box that it come in. So you do have the original box also. So Grant Fuhrer, Upper Deck authenticated box. Alright. So hopefully you like that one. That's a beauty, Clark. Alright, Edmonton Oilers will go to Jason Meyer. So hopefully you like that one, sir. We're going to take this puck off the board. Mick Johnson with 3. Alrighty. I don't think nothing else will go tonight. Multi-sport, 10 boxes left. You still have the Bo Jackson in play. You still have the John Elway in play and a lot more. 8 spots left on the brand new series of the full size. And I'll tell you, this series is kicking. It's rocking. Comics and Pokemon will be in Friday, along other things. Juniors card series is over halfway filled. Hockey Pucks is up and running. Penny Hardaway for 7. Allen Iverson for 8. Limited basketball card for $6.50. Hockey for $6.50. Rob Gronkowski Legacy Belt. Hey, Truth, have a good night, brother. Whiteout games with 2 on the multi-sport. Two on the pucks. Nick Nack, you're right there, and there. Oh, I put Mick Johnson on the wrong thing. I'm glad you caught that. I put him on the Penny Hardaway shoe. What am I doing? Thanks for catching that, brother. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. See you Friday. Friday.